welcome to a brand new speed build. Today I have the first part of what I have called the Rosewood Farm. So this is the first part. This will only be the exterior of this build. So the entire exterior, I think, is in this build. So if you're watching this in the future, the second part will be linked in the description box and maybe in the card here in the corner if I remember. I'm not sure, but if I remember I will put it there. But if you're watching this when it comes out, the second part will be up tomorrow. At least I think so, probably, because I think this is going up on Saturday, I think. So this should be up tomorrow, or the second part should be up tomorrow. So I called this the Rosewood Farm, not really because I've used rosewood, which apparently is a type of wood, just because basically I think it sounds good, and I used a lot of kind of reds and pinks in this house. I mean, you probably saw that from the thumbnail, and you will see tomorrow with the interior that there's a lot of just pink and red, not like too much of it. I think it's like a subtle red and pink, but there is still quite a lot of it. So I decided to call it Rosewood Farm. I know it might not be like correct to call it that, but let's just skip that. I think it's a good name. We're gonna keep with that name. And I don't know, I had a lot of fun building this house, and the reason why it's two parts is because if it wasn't two parts, this video would be like almost 40 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. And I asked on Twitter and Instagram what you guys preferred, if I should have it like one long video. Well, it didn't say it was this specific video, but I asked you like generally, what do you prefer, like one long video that is like 20 or like not 20 40 or 50 minutes, or two parts kind of where both videos are around like maybe 20 minutes, and you guys preferred the like 2-part thing. So that is what is going on here, because personally, like, I don't really care, because I tend to not always actually watch speed builds in one go. I kind of sometimes watch like maybe the first few minutes and then I go back and stuff like that. So for me it really doesn't matter, but I just like, this is not just it is my channel, but I do content for you guys as well. So you had some decisions in that, and I do ask questions like that on my Twitter and Instagram all the time. So where you guys have like an opportunity to what's it called? Engage in the content, like decide how my channel is run, kind of, in a way. So if you want to be a part of that, you can also of course follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My handle is @asimsa04, and it's also that on the gallery, so if you'd want to download this from the gallery, you can do so. I don't know if this is going up today or tomorrow when the second part is up, so you can check on the gallery, but I haven't really decided how I'm gonna do that yet. For me it's currently Thursday, so like I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but yeah, I don't know. Also, like, speaking of like letting you guys decide things on Instagram and Twitter, you guys actually decided. I have to stop saying you guys because it's like a very I don't know, I've said that so many times now, but you all decided, not all, anyway, some of you decided that this was the next video you wanted to see from me, because I wasn't sure like what video I wanted to post next, because I have a lot of videos kind of already edited and like in the works. So I asked you, I gave you like 4 options on Instagram, I think, not on Twitter. I think I gave you it on Instagram. So I gave you like 4 options, and this was the one who won. It was actually really close between this one and another one, because I got a lot of votes, which was really fun. I love when you guys engage, but yeah, so this was really close to the second one, which the second one, like second option, I'm not sure when that is going to come up, because I'm not sure if it's going to be a video directly after this, because I have a lot of other videos that I'm really excited about. But yeah, anyways, I think I should talk a little bit maybe about the build now. So like I said before, I did call this a Rosewood Farm because of the red and rose elements to it. I found this picture on on Pinterest. Oh my god, I found this picture on Pinterest, and I thought it looked really good, but when I kind of did it, it kind of it translated well into The Sims, but it also translated kind of weird, so I decided to take like some creative liberty with it. Like, I added the dormers, I don't know, like the bump outs maybe, I don't know, the 2 bump out things. I added that, and the back obviously I did completely from what I wanted it to be like, and then the rest of like the exterior, except for like the shape of the house, is kind of what I came up with, and I really like how this turned out. It did take me a very long time, obviously. I mean, it's a like it's a 2-part video, so it's a very long video. But I really like how it turned out, and I think it looks, I don't know, I really hope you guys like it. I've never done anything like this before, and I was just really in the mood to build like a farm, because obviously with the new, what's called cottage living, it's cottage living, right? It's not, I always say wrong. I think the last time I was talking about this, I said country living, and then I had to like put in text that was like, no, it's cottage living, and then someone commented on the video where they were like, oh, I always do that as well. Like, I always say the wrong thing, because I don't know, I feel like it should be country living, but it's cottage living, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm just confusing it now, but I'm pretty sure it's cottage living. Anyway, but since that came out, I've obviously seen a lot of like farms and stuff like that on YouTube, Instagram, like wherever Sims content is, there's been a lot of it. So I was obviously, of course, also inspired to do that, and I really like this. This was the second time I built with cottage living. So hopefully you guys like it. You will see that I did like kind of go through a lot of objects that I didn't use in my first build with it, which was just like a regular like cottage, and this is more of like a farm. And yeah, I did playtest this house and everything should work, although I think there's something wrong with my game, because I can maybe I'm just stupid, which is very like that can very well be the case, but because when I purchased, wow, I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I'm sick, so I'm sorry if I like my voice is weird or if I'm a little bit out of it. I'm actually not very sick, but I'm kind of sick. So yeah. Anyways, when I purchased. There we go. I'm not gonna say that again. When I bought, we can say that. When I bought like chickens and I think cows, they weren't there. Like, I don't know where they were. Maybe you have to like get them there in some way. Like, I'm not sure. But anyway, it should work. Everything should work. Like, the entire interior works. I had to change some things. So some things might be a little bit different in the screenshot than in this, like when I'm building it. That's because like of my playtesting it. But obviously the screenshots for today's video is only the exterior, so you won't see anything of the interior, which is a little bit exciting because then you have to watch the second part. But yeah, so everything should work. At least I hope so. But yeah, I don't know, it was a lot of fun. I had so much fun building this, and I really hope you guys like it. And I used a lot of tool mod actually in this video, and I've started to do this a lot because now, well, not now, it's been like this for a while, but if you didn't know, I think you were doing it right now. You can use the tool mod now like in build and buy, which we've been able to do for like months now, but before you had to like have a sim on the lot and like go into live mode or live mode, wherever, and you had to like go into that mode and then use the tool mod through that. But now you can just use it like while you're in build mode, which makes it so much more easier. Again, it's been like this for a few months, but so I use it mostly like not for like crazy stuff. It's mostly just to like size things in different ways, because you can, when you like size things up, it's like either like so big or like too small or something like that. But now, or not now, but when you use the tool mod, you can do it more exactly to exactly what you want. And also with like, I can like scale or not, not size objects, what's it called, like elevate objects kind of to what I want. So it's a great thing to have. I also haven't talked about this in a very long time, so I just thought I would mention it, because you will see that a lot of the landscaping I use, basically all of the landscaping I use, is from the live edit objects menu, because we didn't get any landscaping, I think, with cottage living, but if you go into the live edit objects, there's a lot of it. So to access that, you have to press Control-Shift-C and then bb.show live edit objects, I think. But I have the organized debug mod by the same person who made the tool mod. I think it's Twisted Mexi, I think. These two mods are like all of the things I use in my game. Those two mods, including those two mods, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Those two mods, as well as the red shelf that I also use, of course, for clutter. They are all linked in the description box all the time, like in every video. Even though I might not use them in a video, they're always linked. Yeah, so I do have that organized debug mod, which makes it so that I can access the live live edit objects, but also show hidden objects items without having the cheat on, and I can like turn it on and off. So I highly recommend it. And before as well, if you had that mod and then you decided to download the lot that you were working on like to your gallery, it would count as custom content. It does not do that anymore. So if you haven't heard that about that, I think it's been like that for months as well. But it's great that it doesn't do that anymore, because then it's very easy, like you don't have to turn off the mod and everything. So it's great. But those are like the only mods I use in my game. I never use any CC except for the red shelf, which is like not kept in the build. It's just for clutter usage. So yeah, so if you haven't heard of those mods, which I like, if you haven't, have you been living under a rock? Like, I'm sorry if that was kind of insulting, but I'm so sorry, my voice is really giving up on me. Okay, so I drank some water. I don't think that helped at all. I'm so sorry. But again, I am sick, so I'm probably going to do the voiceover for the second part tomorrow. But yeah, so like a lot of the items that I use in this build are from the live edit objects and the show hidden objects menu. So I highly recommend those mods. And yeah, like I said before, those are the only mods I use, and like I don't use any CC. And I don't know, I just absolutely love this house, and I thought I really like with the items that came with cottage living, and especially with the items came with cottage living in the live edit objects menu, you can do so much. It's incredible, and I absolutely love it. I'm currently building a Tudor house, which you won't see until like a few weeks, and I use a lot of it in that one as well. So it's such a versatile pack. Like, I don't know, it's just such a good pack. And if you're thinking of getting cottage living, like, get it. Like, if you can, I highly recommend it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, this voiceover will be a little weird. I mean, most of my voiceovers are chaotic. This one I feel would just not be really like very cohesive, and my English is apparently not working. But again, I am sick. Like, I haven't been able to go be in school like almost this entire week because I am sick, but I really wanted to get this out for you, and I am, taking care of myself and everything. But yeah, that is, great for me. But this always happens when I go back to school, so like it's fine. And I decided to do this little picnic place, which I don't know who I saw do this. I saw someone do it, but I watched so many people, but I don't remember who I saw do this, with the kind of like beach blanket from Island Living, and then like having the picnic basket layer, like a little picnic place. It's so cute, but I don't remember who I saw do that. I'm so sorry, but if you remember who did that, maybe probably several people have, so I don't know. But if you know that I have seen one of your videos, which I always comment on if you have seen your video, but if you know that I've seen your video and you did that, please comment down below and I will give you credit, because I don't know. And if I do remember, it will be linked. That person will be linked in the description box, because I always like to give credit to the people I take inspiration from, because it's really important to not like plagiarize or anything like that. Like, you can't do that at all. So always give people the credit they deserve. And yeah, I don't know, this like build is not pack restricted like at all. It is not. It is actually, like, I think I use almost every pack in this build, which I'm really sorry about. I do have another build that is also coming in like in a few weeks, that is just base game and cottage living, which is very exciting. So if you want to see that, you can of course subscribe. I mean, always do that. But yeah, the last part of this build, which I don't know when it's coming, but the last part of this build actually was built, or like I did after I finished interior, which is a little weird, because the thing was that I don't know, I didn't really know what to do, like where I have the kind of like stable thing for like the cows or llamas or whatever you have, and for the like where I have the chicken coos. Like, I didn't know what to do inside of those like fenced in areas, because I just didn't know. And then I was watching a few videos of people doing it, and I just got so much more inspiration. I didn't copy anyone, I promise, but I just got like inspiration, like, oh yeah, you can use that, or like, stuff like that. So I decided to go back like a day after I finished this build and just do those things, because I feel like it made everything just more, like, so much more cohesive, and I really, really like it. I think it's after we finish this backyard area, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not like 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else there is to say. I really hope you guys are looking forward to see the interior. I really, really like the interior for this house. I've been starting to like my interiors more and more, which I think is great because, you know, it's kind of a big part of, you know, building. But I don't know, I've been starting to really like my interiors, and I really like the interior for this house. So hopefully you guys do as well. And yeah, I don't know, I think that is it for the video. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.